Hey guys, so today we're gonna be talking about the places you need to start grooming.
Blake and I often have the debate on one, the places we should be grooming, and two, whether we shave or trim those places we should be grooming. So as you can see, Blake and I already disagree on one point where Blake shaves his face, I trim my face.
Well, I think to the eye, to the eye, George doesn't shave and I shave more. But if you look deep down, I think you're gonna find out.
Nobody wants to look deep down.
George shaves more than I do.
That's because Blake doesn't grow hair anywhere else.
No hair in the chest, no hair in the arms, no hair in the armpits.
Okay, but let's start with the face. So, you know, you gotta keep everything tidy. If you're growing a beard, you still gotta trim, still gotta keep everything great. And if you're not growing a beard, shave your face regularly, because the weird point between the 5 o'clock shadow and growing an actual beard is like the worst part about growing a beard.
I think I'm actually not even patchy. Like I don't have a patchy beard.
You just look like a musketeer, just a mustache and a little goatee.
It grows here, kind of right here, and just right here. That's it. So when it grows out, it just looks
So you have like a 1970s special.
Oh dude, it looks terrible, dude. Like it looks like a kid going through puberty when I'm a grown freaking man.
Yes.
But okay.
Speaking of, after you go through puberty, hair starts growing in places that it probably didn't really grow before, especially your nose.
Yeah.
So if you got nose hairs, invest in one of these nose trimmers, because Blake will tell you he will pull it out with a tweezer, but that is like the most painful thing on earth. And I would much rather spend 20 bucks on a nose trimmer.
Okay, so we also debated on when do you start plucking when do you start shaving your nose hairs? So to this day, I just pluck, because I grow like 1 or 2 max a month. George is
I'm a wimp.
Sasquatch.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't. It hurts so bad.
It's worth it, man. It's worth it.
I'll pull hairs out of everywhere else in my body. Like obviously you tweeze the unibrow if you got it going.
Yeah.
So that's another place. Up next, if you got ear hairs, trim that up. Most likely your barber will take care of it. I've seen people with like light pieces of paper on fire and just singe the hair.
No, you're right.
Well,
cool. One time I was in London and I got a full shave, right here, and the guy took out like some sort of like
he just put shaving cream on you and wiped it off.
He like lit my ear on fire, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right, guys. So if you're hairless like me, slim to none, I recommend using one of these bad boys. This one here is by Braun. It's the Series 9. I use it daily because I feel like it doesn't. I mean, it actually helps from like the nicks and cuts that I get, from shaving with an actual razor. But I do shave every day.
Right, you have to shave every day with, because it doesn't get as close.
Yeah. But either way, I shave every day. So if this runs out of batteries, I'm using a razor, dude.
Yeah.
That's just me personally. It's easy, simple, and done. You could even do it in the car. Don't recommend it, but you could do it anywhere.
Yeah. For me, that I have many more tools because I have a little bit more hair. So for my beard trimmer, I'm using this Panasonic. It's wet and dry, so you can use it in the shower and it won't electrocute and kill you, which is awesome. And it washes out super easy. You just run it under water and like it cleans wonderfully. And then
so you use that on your face.
This is just trimming the beard.
Just the beard.
No, I go.
Use like the chest?
Yeah, chest and the armpits, and yeah, I do a bunch of, which we'll get to. And then to kind of edge things up, I go with a straight razor for like this area, like this part right here.
Yeah.
And then for the neck, I use a straight razor sometimes, but sometimes I get a little nervous, so safety razor on the neck just to clean up this kind of area around here.
Yeah, definitely.
Which, those are my 3 tools, obviously the nose trimmer as well. And now we're going below your neck. I'm gonna say, I think you should trim your armpits, your chest, and everywhere in the nether regions. Leave your legs alone. They're meant to have hair on them.
So guys, we're talking about your balls.
Yes.
So we're talking about like, you shouldn't be Sasquatch down there.
No.
You gotta at least be trimmed.
At least trim. I mean, if you wanna shave, more power to you. I feel like it gets more sweaty that way. I don't know. Not recommended for me.
And I also don't recommend going straight big razor all the way down, because it gets really itchy.
I think I hit my chest like once a week with a.
I mean, it's easy.
Yeah.
Especially during summer, we recommend you guys being groomed or just being presentable when you're not in your suit or you're not in your regular outfit. So if you're by the beach or you're by the pool, you want to at least be groomed, trimmed.
If you have back hair, shave it.
Oh yeah, back hair has to go.
Don't trim it.
No, yeah.
Shave it. Wax it.
Yeah.
Go to a lady. have someone's mom take care of you.
Yeah. Ask
know?
your own mom to take care of it. Just get rid of that back hair.
That's almost the worst.
Yeah. Don't recommend it.
No, we don't recommend back hair,
Yeah,
guys.
not at all.
Next, I would say, speaking of summer, if you have armpit hair and you're wearing tank tops all the time, trim it down, especially if it's like over 3 inches long. Like,
Wow, 3 inches, dude. That's
okay,
pretty long.
Yeah, okay, over 2 inches.
Yeah.
Either way, trim it down. You don't have to shave it because it gets weird and itchy and everything, but at least trim it so when you're like shooting basketball or like you're not just having like a fucking afro.
Yeah. So I mean, well, that's for the guy who has a lot of hair. So someone like me, I've never shaved my chest, never shaved my arms, armpit, maybe my stomach, but. And then we also recommend when you do shave, if you're using a razor, to shave down. Don't go against the grain.
Right.
Because then that's just going to cause irritation.
Yeah.
And that's
well, especially if you have sensitive skin. If you don't and you already do it, you're the man. You have tough skin and can take it. But definitely start down, then go up if you feel the need. So we went off on a bit of a tangent there, guys, but we can't emphasize enough how important grooming is. You know, even if you're in a relationship and you're not in the dating scene, your significant other will still appreciate the little things. So don't let yourself go.
No.
So to reiterate, if you have little to no hair on your face, you know, electric razor will do the trick. If you have a little bit more and you want to grow a beard, I recommend definitely, you know, some sort of regular razor and a good beard trimmer separately from each other, because this has a little trimmer on it, but I don't know how well it does with the thickness of a beard. For your nose, a nose trimmer, or if you're brave, tweezers or some scissors. You know, you can trim your hair with pretty much everything, but probably a beard trimmer is good for that. Pretty much everything below your neck, this thing will do the trick. Just a beard trimmer. If you want to get brave, razor it up, by all means, but not necessarily on our recommendations of things to do. So below the waist, we're going with trim your chest, your armpits, your nether regions, which are, you know, your balls, guys. If you have back hair, shave that shit and get it taken care of. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up our grooming video. Let us know in the comments below if you think we're going overboard or we're not shaving enough. We're curious to know what you guys think.
Let us know.
Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe, like us on Instagram @GentsLounge, hashtag your pictures, hashtag GentsLounge. And thanks, guys.